And to walk humbly before you. Help us, God, to embrace the change that makes us better. For change will not come if we wait for some other person or for some other time. For we are the ones we have been waiting for. We are the change we seek. Help us, oh God, to take it to the next level. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
I'd like to thank Mayor Jennings for inviting BAPS and the Central Florida Indian community to present this invocation. It's a privilege and a pleasure. It is gratifying to see that our elected officials, commissioners, continually strive to enhance and encourage cultural inclusivity in all things that they do within Orange County and our separate wards. BAPS is a Hindu organization rooted in the ancient sacred teachings of India. So it is fitting that the invocation I present today is selected verses from India's past and present. The verses are 17,000 years old. That's when they were penned. Before that, they were memorized and passed from generation to generation. The verses sing the praises of a divine, all-powerful, compassionate being. This divinity is referred to by different names within various cultures around the world. Some may use the word God, others use Yahweh, Elohim, Jehovah, Krishna, Osho, Bhagwan, and within the BAPS tradition, we use the word Swami Narayan. The BAPS, the S, stands for Swami Narayan. 3 short hymns, 3 short verses. The first is to empower us that we may pray for the right things in life. The second is a plea for universal peace. And the third is for everybody, and especially for our leaders, to give them the intelligence and the common sense to do the things that are right for everybody. You will hear 2 words continually, Om and Shanti. In India, Hinduism, we believe that the first sound created was Om. So it's fitting that each prayer begins with Om and ends with Om. Then you will hear the word Shanti, which roughly translates as peace, harmony, tranquility, oneness. Stuti, he who is adorned with eternal virtue, he who is all-pervasive in the universe and beyond, he who is divine but not human, he who grants all souls, all beings, all life with bliss in paradise, he who is the source of all that is sacred and holy, he whose glory is sung of in scripture, to that divine being known by the name of Sahajanand, the one who is self-blissful, and to Mul Akshar Gunatitanand, who is the path, the teacher, and the ideal, I forever bow and seek guidance. The Sanskrit, Srimat Sadguna Shalinam Chidachidi Vyaptam Chadi Vyakrutim Jive Sakshara Mukta Koti Sukhadam Nekavatara Dipam Gneyam Shri Purushottamam Munivarer Vedadikirtyam Vibhum Tanmolakshara Muktameva Sahajanandam Chavan De Sada. May peace radiate across the sky, as well as in the vastness of space and beyond the sky. May there be peace on our earth, in the oceans, and in all living beings. May there be peace in the forests, in all that grows. May there be tranquility in the environment that we reside in. May peace flow throughout the entire universe and creation. And may there always be peace in all of humanity, in all of life. Let there be nothing but peaceful coexistence. May there be peace in our hearts, in our minds, and in our souls. Harihi Om. Dyohu Shantirantarikshaguhu Shantihi Prithivi Shantirapaha Shantirokhadayah Shantihi Vanaspatayah Shantirvishwadeva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvagun Shanti Shanti Reva Shanti Sama Shanti Redhi Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. In conclusion, may all leaders and all community be peaceful and grow together. May we all together be protected. May we all together be nourished. May we work together with great energy. May our study together be brilliant and effective. May there be no disputes among us. May none be jealous or envious of the other. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahe Tejasvinavaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you, and may we all be blessed. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Reverend Riley and Mr. Patel, for those inspiring words, and to all of the participants for setting the stage for today's presentation. But before we move on, I'd like to take a moment on behalf of the Central Florida Hotel and Lodging Association to say thank you to Mayor Demings for his consistent support of the Central Florida hospitality and tourism industry throughout his entire career in public service. As our county mayor, Mayor Demings has also consistently demonstrated tremendous leadership, perseverance, and dedication to the betterment of our community, despite the various challenges that our industry and community has faced over the past few years. We look forward to continuing to work with Mayor Demings and everyone in Orange County government as we continue to share our story as an inclusive community that creates memorable experiences for all visitors from all walks of life who travel to our destination. Now I would like to recognize all of the other elected officials who have joined us here today. As I call your name, I'd like to ask each of you to please stand and remain standing so that we may acknowledge everyone at once. As I mentioned before, we've had a record turnout today, so please hold your applause until everyone has been announced. So first, we have from the United States Representative Maxwell Frost. We have the former United States Representative Val Demings. From the Florida Legislature, Representative Anna Escamani. Representative Rita Harris. Representative Carolina Amnesty. Representative Kristen Arrington. Representative Paula Stark. And now for our own Orange County Commissioners. From District 1, Commissioner Nicole Wilson. From District 2, Commissioner Christine Moore. From District 3, Commissioner Myra Uribe. District 4, Commissioner Maribel Gomez Cordero. Our District 5 Commissioner, Emily Bonilla, was unable to join us today. And lastly, District 6 Commissioner Michael Scott. And from the Osceola County Commission, Brandon Arrington. And from the 9th Judicial Circuit Court of Florida, Chief Judge Lisa Munyon and Judge Allison Kirstes. And next, our Orange County constitutional officers. We have our Supervisor of Elections, Bill Cowles. Our County Comptroller, Phil Diamond. We have with us today our Sheriff, John Mina. Our Tax Collector, Scott Randolph. And our Clerk of Courts, Tiffany Moore Russell. And from our local soil and water conservation districts, we have Austin Valet from Orange County and Joel Davis from Osceola County. And we have representing from our local municipalities, please welcome our Apopka Mayor, Brian Nelson. From Eatonville, Mayor Angie Gardner. From Oakland, Mayor Kathy Stark. Our Orlando Mayor, Buddy Dyer. Apopka City Commissioner, Nick Nesta. Eatonville City Commissioner, Marlon Daniels. And Eatonville Commissioner, Wanda Randolph. And lastly, Orlando City Commissioner, Bakari Burns. So I'd also like to welcome some representatives from the offices of our local elected officials, including representing Senator Marco Rubio, Riley Wogman, and from Representative Susan Placencia's office, Daniel Elliott. And today we are also joined by various elected officials, former elected officials, with those individuals who have served in the past. Please stand. See anybody else up here? We recognize them. And hopefully I didn't miss any other elected officials, but we have any other elected officials here that have joined us this morning. Please stand so we can recognize and say thank you very much for being here. So with that, now that everyone waiting anxiously, please join them in a big round of applause. Thank you all for your patience. There was a lot of folks here. We're excited. So our final group that we would like to recognize is our amazing sponsors. So without the generous support of these fantastic businesses, organizations, and community partners, the 2023 State of Orange County Address would not have been possible. So let's take a moment to express our appreciation to our featured sponsors, including Advent Health, OUC, the reliable one, and the University of Central Florida. Additionally, we'd like to thank our corporate sponsors, including AT&T, CareerSource Central Florida, the Greater Orlando Sports Commission, the Heart of Florida United Way, the iDrive District, the International Drive Resort Area Chamber of Commerce, the Orlando Business Journal, the Orlando Economic Partnership, Orlando Health, SeaWorld Parks and Resorts, Universal Orlando Resort, Valencia College, Visit Orlando, the Walt Disney World Resort, and Wharton Smith Construction Group. Let's give them all a big round of applause and thank them for their wonderful support. And lastly, I'd like to extend a special thank you to our gracious host here at the Orange County Convention Center. So let's give them a big round of applause and their entire staff. So now that we've completed the introductions and the recognitions, it's my pleasure to officially begin the 2023 State of Orange County Address.
You may ask the question, what can you expect in the next 4 years? Well, I'm glad you asked. Innovation, collaboration, and inclusion are the hallmarks of my administration. We are going to work hard to preserve God's green earth. We must balance growth by ensuring that we protect our environment and use state-of-the-art strategies. We will continue efforts to create public-private partnerships across Central Florida to address the myriad of challenges we will face as a growing community. We must have a ready workforce that can fill the jobs necessary to sustain the tremendous economic growth that we have experienced in recent years. Creating good-paying jobs is our goal. Orange County will continue to work with the Orlando Economic Partnership in the recruitment of new, diverse industry types, technology firms, manufacturing companies, life science businesses, financial service firms, and others to our area. Public safety is the fundamental purpose of government, but I'm excited about the opportunities for the next 4 years. With your help, we can take Orange County to the next level.
Please welcome to the stage your Orange County Mayor, Jerry L. Demings.
Good morning. Welcome to the 2023 State of Orange County. Let me begin by thanking Robert Agrusa and the Central Florida Hotel Lodging Association for once again partnering with Orange County to host this event. The band from Evans High School provided a wonderful start to our program today. But I really want to thank them for being here, especially during their summer vacation. That's saying something about students. I also want to recognize the honor guard of the first responders from the Orange County Fire Rescue Department, Orange County Corrections Department, and the Orange County Sheriff's Office. They did a fantastic job. Thank you to retired Naval Captain Richard Sloan for leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Let me also say that was an amazing rendition of the national anthem sung by two vocalists of the UCF soprano and alto chorus. We're so privileged to live in the greatest nation in the world, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Thank you to Reverend Sharon Y. Riley from the Agape Perfecting Praise and Worship Center, and Ashok Patel, the coordinator of the Baptist Temple, for their invocations and commitment to Orange County's faith community. Please give them all another round of applause. Today, I'm joined by the First Lady of Orange County, my wife, the former Congresswoman Val Butler Demings, my sons, and one of my granddaughters here today. I couldn't do this job without their support. I know that our county commissioners have already been recognized, but I want to thank my colleagues again for their presence here today as well. What a joy and a privilege it is to work with all of them. I would also like to express my gratitude to Orlando Mayor Buddy Dyer for being here and all the other mayors who are present. And thanks to the elected officials who are joining us here today as well. I'm thrilled to have so many gathered here at the beautiful Linda Chapin Theater. For years, we have enjoyed this facility. This community had a vision and invested in the Orange County Convention Center. Today, I'm delivering my 5th State of the County address here at the Convention Center's West Building, which was one of the first phases developed. Our Convention Center is among the best in the country and has helped define our community. You will hear more about our Center of Hospitality a little later in the program. This has been a year of significant achievements, record-breaking tourism numbers, and strong economic growth. It has also been a year of triumphs, hardships, and challenges that only Mother Nature could deliver. As a community, we work together to face the unknown, and we are stronger because of it. This is my 42nd year of public service, and I've loved every minute of the opportunity to serve. I'm proud to say Orange County is one of the greatest counties in Florida, and I dare say the nation. Today's presentation will highlight how we are taking Orange County to the next level in every possible way. Our economy has come back strong, and we are thriving. The county boasts healthy reserves and outstanding bond ratings. We continue to receive Fitch's highest AAA ratings across the board, and this has not changed for many years. Economists predict a mild recession is anticipated sometime in the next 12 months. But our healthy financial reserves will help us navigate the turbulent times and weather the storms ahead. As we all know, Hurricane Ian was one of the most powerful storms to hit Florida in decades. It was recorded as a 500-year flood, which struck our community and left thousands without power or livable homes. Many residents were affected by the floods, and some remain in alternative housing 8 months later. During a storm, the county's Office of Emergency Management is the center for coordinating all storm-related operations. Preparedness is key, and our residents took part by filling over 170,000 sandbags to protect their homes from water intrusion. Orange County Fire Rescue teams were proactive, visiting 80 mobile home communities and more than 100 nursing homes to check readiness and evacuate vulnerable communities. In addition, our public works crews checked stormwater infrastructure and ponds. Schools were quickly converted into shelters, which gave some 1,600 evacuees a safe place to ride out the storm. Right here at the Convention Center, emergency personnel and equipment were staged so they could be rapidly deployed to the hardest hit areas throughout the state. As the storm raged, Orange County Fire Rescue teams quickly rescued 1,700 residents and their pets. Eventually, shelter operations shifted from protecting residents from the weather to providing refuge for those whose homes were damaged. Orange County worked closely with FEMA to set up the county disaster recovery centers at Barnett Park. The center helped survivors and businesses obtain assistance. FEMA teams canvassed affected areas of the community to assist with disaster claims. Transitional shelter assistance was provided to displaced residents. We worked in partnership with the Florida Department of Children and Families to set up a program that provided food assistance to families and individuals. Our commissioners, they got out and they worked hard in the community to assist with food distribution and facilitate other services. Thank you to our commissioners for your hard work and labor as well. The 16 inches of rainfall caused significant flooding county-wide. Our Public Works Department coordinated with the South Florida Water Management District to discharge the flood waters. In addition, the county activated debris removal teams for cleanup. Let me remind you of something. Orange County maintains over 2,600 miles of roadway. As a result, this was a time-consuming operation. Debris removal teams collected almost 8,000 truckloads of debris. A significant part of the county's response is community outreach. The county worked with community partners, including the Salvation Army, the American Red Cross, Second Harvest Food Bank of Central Florida, and others to distribute meals, water, and social service assistance for those impacted by the storm. Over a 10-day period, Second Harvest distributed over 900,000 meals in Orange County to those in need. And through it all, we recognize our responsibility to keep the community informed. Our communications team was constantly pushing out information through press conferences and social media. Our partnership with HUD remains strong in Orange County as we have faced storms and community challenges. HUD Secretary Marsha Fudge and FEMA have provided Orange County with $243 million in federal funding to help the needs of our community. We're looking for more FEMA money, HUD money as well. This funding will be used to provide economic revitalization, restoration of infrastructure, and housing to mitigate flooding impacts. In the future, this will help us fill the gap for people experiencing or at risk of experiencing homelessness. Communities across the nation continue to need more affordable housing. Here in Florida, almost 60% of renters are cost burdened, meaning they spend more than 30% of their household income on rent. On top of that, 71% of Florida's low-income renters are also cost burdened. In other words, Orange County is not unique in its housing challenges. We have aggressively addressed individuals and families at risk of being evicted through the Federal American Rescue Plan Act funding. To date, $40 million has kept more than 15,000 individuals in their homes through Orange County's Emergency Rental Assistance Program. In 2019, we developed the Housing for All Action Plan and created the first housing trust fund with $160 million in commitment. Our community partners have also stepped up to increase affordable and workforce housing for our residents. This year, we opened the Office of Tenant Services and have already assisted 1,200 tenants and landlords. Since 2019, more than 2,000 affordable housing units have been built or under development. I want to share with you a few of our new multifamily complexes in Orange County. Barnett Villas, The Mirror, Emerald Villas Phase 3, and Sandpiper Glen, which is housing for seniors. Our theme parks are also doing their part to increase workforce housing. Universal Orlando Resort is building 1,000 high-quality, affordable, and mixed-income housing units on 20 acres of land in the heart of the tourist district. In fact, it's going to be not far away from here. The first development phase of Catch-Light Crossings is underway. In addition, Walt Disney World has sought and brought on a developer to build more than 1,300 high-quality workforce housing units on 80 acres of designated land. For many people, home ownership seems unattainable. But for residents who qualify for Orange County's Down Payment Assistance Program, these funds can help pave the way for economic advancement. Over the years, the program has helped thousands of qualified residents make down payments. This year marks 20 years of the county's down payment assistance program, which has provided more than $73 million to help residents realize the dream of home ownership. When we discuss housing in Orange County, we must look at growth. Did you know that more than 50% of the state's population lives in only 7 counties, one of them being Orange County? 67 counties make up the state of Florida, and more than 11 million residents live in just 7 counties. Orange County is the 5th most populated county in Florida and now exceeds 1.5 million residents. We are a caring and welcoming community that celebrates diversity, equity, and inclusion. We are a community where blacks, whites, Jews, Gentiles, Latinos, Native Americans, Asians, LGBTQ+, and all law-abiding people are welcomed. Let's take a look at how the melting pot of diaspora is strengthening the vibrancy of our community with a segment by Jane Wartrell, manager of communications. Take a look.
There's no doubt Orange County is on the move. Just look around. We are in the middle of one of the fastest growing regions in the entire country. Our population is now 1.5 million residents, with more people moving in every day. What does this all mean?
When you have more people coming into your region, living in your region, you have more economic activity. Just by default, people need places to live. They need food to eat. They need transportation. They need all the things that households buy on a regular basis. And the more people you have in the region, the stronger your economy is going to be.
A strong economy brings diversity. We are surrounded by many cultures and customs different than our own. Orange County is a true melting pot. One needs to look no further than our multicultural parades, festivals, food, and locally owned businesses. According to the U.S. Census, over 1/3 of our residents are Hispanic, nearly 1/4 are African American, and 38% are white. We have a growing Asian American and Pacific Islander community, and there are nearly 62,000 military veterans, men and women who call Orange County home. It's an enviable workforce, one that will continue to grow, one that will put county leaders to the test to make sure the growth is in the right direction.
The things that we're going to be challenged with here as we continue to grow in Central Florida will be related to 2 things that are interconnected, and that is housing and transportation. Affordable housing has become an increasing issue over the past few years post-pandemic, and so we need to have an infrastructure, transportation infrastructure, that allows us to get people from where housing is affordable to where the jobs are.
Housing and transportation, 2 issues that are not going away. University of Florida researchers say by the year 2050, Orange County will have grown by 700,000 people, with a total population of 2.1 million.
People moving to Orange County for a very simple reason.
We continue to provide a very attractive quality of life, an attractive set of opportunities economically that are a beacon that continue to attract people from around the country and from around the world.
Orange County, well on its way to the next level, a level fueled by growth and a strong economy, while balancing the needs of all of our residents.
Thank you, Jane, for that insight into our growing community. We are going to the next level. In 1986, Orange County's charter form of government was adopted by voters and is up for review every 4 years. That means it's up for review right now. The Charter Review Commission is appointed by the Board of County Commissioners. I want to give my sincere thanks to the 12 or 15 individuals who make up the Volunteer Commission for the work they're doing on behalf of our residents. My expectation is that the Commission will work diligently to preserve the will of the electorate and protect our charter form of government. I'm honored to lead Orange County's dedicated workforce that provides services for our residents and visitors. I would like to ask our county employees to please stand and be recognized. These, ladies and gentlemen, are our unsung heroes. They do a phenomenal job taking care of the residents of our county and beyond. Case in point, this year's Orange County United Way fundraising campaign had a record-breaking year, raising more than $800,000 for residents in need. Deputy County Administrator Danny Banks and his United Way team did an amazing job, and we know the upcoming team, led by Carrie Mathis, Manager of Procurement, will also do a phenomenal job. No pressure, Carrie, here. Our employees took giving to the next level through fundraisers, direct employee giving, selling parking spaces for events, and hosting a sold-out golf tournament. Now that deserves a round of applause. I did say employee giving. Our employees gave their hard-earned dollars to help our community. I'm also proud of our Utilities Department employees who received the prestigious J.D. Power Award for Best Customer Satisfaction. To continue taking customer service to the next level, we created the Team 400 Customer First Initiative. The initiative is a cross-section of 400 county employees involved in the development, planning, and permitting process. Team 400 provides enhanced customer service to our contractors and businesses. In 2022, new construction development in Orange County exceeded $3.4 billion, and permitting soared to nearly $3 billion. We are also one of several entities across the nation that received awards from the National Association of Counties. However, our county received 7 awards. These awards recognize innovative programs, community collaboration, and creativity in service delivery. I want to highlight a couple of employees who gave and who have been recognized this year for their outstanding work in their profession and within our community. These include Orange County Corrections Sergeant Charla Cooley, who was named the Central Florida Crisis Intervention Team Officer of the Year by the National Alliance on Mental Illness of Greater Orlando. Shally Wong, Special Assistant to the Mayor, was recognized as one of the Women of the Year by Orlando Magazine. And Byron Brooks, County Administrator, received the National Forum for Black Administrators Marks of Excellence Award. I'm so proud of Orange County's dedicated and committed employees focused on improving the quality of life for all residents. Over the last couple of years, we've seen our tourism and hospitality industry make a strong comeback. Thanks to the attractions, hotels, restaurants, sporting venues, performing arts centers, and other amenities, we are the #1 tourist destination in the world. We are thrilled that 74 million visitors came to Orange County in 2022. Yes, that does deserve a round of applause. This number reflects our unbelievably real destination that delivers unforgettable experiences and top-notch customer service. Did I get it right, Cassandra Mate? Let's take a closer look at how our theme parks are taking entertainment to the next level. By the way, we love all of our theme parks. Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom is home to the fastest, biggest, and newest ride at Walt Disney World, the Tron Light Cycle Run roller coaster. Tron is already one of the most popular rides at Walt Disney World. Epic Universe, the newest park planned for Universal Orlando, is set to open in 2025. The largest park to be built by Universal Orlando will be packed with a host of new rides, so stay tuned. There is more to come from Epic Universe. SeaWorld just launched a brand new standing roller coaster, Pipeline. The coaster delivers the incredible power of the ocean in a whole new way. It's first of its kind surf coaster. Don't laugh so hard, Val. Our spectacular theme parks and numerous attractions in Orange County are committed to creating transformational experiences for our visitors and residents. And this includes our Orange County Convention Center. As we celebrate the Convention Center's 40th anniversary, let me take a moment to highlight the successful year we've had at the center of hospitality. Your youth sporting events have been dominated, or the dominant activities at our Orange County Convention Center. So, let me say it again, because I have to get it right during this speech. My staff won't let me get away with that. Okay. Youth sporting events have dominated activities at our Orange County Convention Center. Okay. Dr. Williamson, there you go. We got it. For example, the AAU National Championship for volleyball brought more than 178,000 attendees and $228 million in economic impact. So far this year, we've held 87 events with $1.6 billion in economic activity. These include the PGA show, the Open Championship, Cheer and Dance, and one of the fan favorites, MegaCon. Somebody said it before I said it over here, MegaCon. These three events alone netted $364 million in economic impact. We are on track to reach 159 events and $2.8 billion in economic impact. Now that's next level. The Convention Center has a long tradition of welcoming conferences, trade shows, and events to our community. In return, the community has benefited with more than $14 million in donated food, supplies, furniture, and other products. The millions of hotel visitors to Orange County pay a tourist development tax charged at hotels and resorts. Over the last 3 years, the TDT reserves have steadily grown to a healthy $300+ million. When we reach that pinnacle, I impaneled a TDT Citizen Advisory Task Force to prioritize investments and ensure our residents are part of the conversation. The task force will provide input to the Orange County Board of County Commissioners and the Tourist Development Council on potential uses of future unallocated TDT revenues that meets current Florida statutes and guidelines. I want to thank Jane Healy and Tony Jenkins for stepping up to the plate and being the co-chairs of the task force, and the 32 members for volunteering their time and expertise to formulate recommendations that will be presented soon. TDT revenues have supported our sports venues, which bring capacity crowds to Orange County. The caliber of sporting events never disappoints. Thousands of sports fans and spectators gather for the Florida Classic matchup, and top-ranked teams showcase their skills on the gridiron at Camping World Stadium. The United States Tennis Association National Campus served up the NCAA championships just last month for tennis fans of all ages. In basketball, Orlando Magic power forward Paolo Banchero was named NBA Rookie of the Year. Leading all NBA rookies in scoring and minutes played. Congratulations to Paolo and the Orlando Magic on this achievement. We are all looking forward to a great, should I say a greater, 2024 season. No pressure there either. Sporting events not only boost our economy, but create jobs and bring people together. Talking about bringing people together begs the question about how we can better move people around in our community. And although the Transportation Sales Tax Initiative did not receive the support needed to pass, we continue to explore funding options to improve our transportation system. We will soon announce an interim plan to incrementally move us forward toward improving our transportation system and making our roadways safer. In the meantime, Vision Zero is part of our long-range efforts to improve pedestrian and bicycle safety. Last August, the Board of County Commissioners voted to adopt Vision Zero, a strategy to eliminate both traffic fatalities and severe injuries by designing safer roadways. I'm proud to share that in 2022 alone, Orange County invested $7.3 million in ADA-compliant sidewalk ramps and pedestrian-related safety improvements. Let me take a moment to recognize Christina Cruz, an assistant project manager in Orange County's Traffic Engineering Division, who was named Outstanding Bike Ped Advocacy Champion by Bike Walk Central Florida. Thank you, Christina, for all of your efforts. Our community has reached a major milestone that takes passenger travel to the next level. In 2022, the Orlando International Airport opened Terminal C, which will accommodate an additional 10 to 12 million passengers annually. This facility is the start of a new era in global multimodal connectivity, featuring the seamless integration of planes, trains, and automobiles with close proximity to cruise ports within our region. Just recently, we unveiled Brightline's passenger rail station at the Orlando International Airport. Brightline operations will revolutionize travel options between Miami and Orlando. It will be the first place or the first stop for many visitors who are coming into our community, with features that will attract both business and leisure travelers. Most importantly, the station lays the foundation for creating a true multimodal transportation system that will help grow our transit capacity. With Bright Line's expansion to our region, projects like the proposed Sunshine Corridor will link International Drive to the Orlando International Airport with the construction of a Sunrail station near the convention center, not far away from here. Improved transportation options allow Orange County to move the needle and expand the number of technology companies and related jobs. We welcome these companies that are adding diversified careers to our county. Kaseya, an information technology company. Command Post Technologies, a veteran-owned cybersecurity business. GlobalFi, a company that elevates tech and e-commerce companies. Red 6, a technology company at the forefront of air combat training. And coming soon, Orange County will launch its Center for Innovation, Design, and Inclusion, focused on tackling community issues. And more good news. The new Orlando College of Osteopathic Medicine. This new medical school is a $200 million investment in West Orange County that will open its doors in 2024. So from tourism to technology, these companies are bringing hundreds of high-paying jobs and revenue into our county and helping to diversify our local economy. I believe there is a direct relationship between education and economic growth. Orange County is fortunate to have the finest institutions of higher learning nestled in our community that are preparing talent to support innovation in the present and future. Dr. Jeff Williamson, Director of Communications, will spotlight award-winning institutions that are taking education to the next level in Orange County. Take a look.
Orange County could not be more fortunate than to have the second largest university in the country, the University of Central Florida, in its front yard. It's even better to know that its brightest graduates land right here.
They go on and they do fabulous things in the state. Almost 90% of them stay right in the state. About 70% stay right in this region. So having an incredible impact, certainly on Florida, and particularly here in Central Florida and Orange County.
And those graduates help diversify our economy.
And all the graduates that we put there, 29% of Kennedy Space Center are UCF graduates. If you look at our modeling and simulation industry here, a $7 billion industry right next door to our campus. And again, UCF is at the center of that and a big part of what happens there.
And that's why Orange County and UCF are such a great match.
When you're in that type of environment where you can work with the great companies that are around us, where you can really help to build the economy, and where you are expected to be a good citizen, a good part of this region, that is just a fortunate position for any university to be in.
And from humble beginnings, Valencia College continues to be named one of the best community colleges in the nation, and they are focusing on programs that help the community. With more than 47,000 degree-seeking students, Valencia College is extremely proud of a new center for accelerated training near the Pine Hills neighborhood. It's a state-of-the-art facility that offers hands-on training for students to develop skills in high-demand trade industries.
You're looking for a better paying job, you're looking for a job where you can turn into a career. It's great for that. There's a whole ocean of opportunities, like, man, where do I jump off? The instructors, the coordinators, they will lead you into that right direction. You just got to apply yourself.
The initiative provides intensive hands-on learning while offering students more than 50 nationally recognized industry certifications.
The fact that you have something positive like this brings in a different perception of what this area has to offer. It's like homegrown.
Rollins College is home to the Edith Bush Charitable Foundation. Now in its 50th year, the foundation was created to help strengthen a caring community by providing management assistance for nonprofit leaders. In 2022, the foundation launched the Empowering Good program, a joint partnership from Rollins College, the Edith Bush Institute, and Orange County government, equips local nonprofits with the tools necessary to succeed in the post-pandemic environment. Funded through the American Rescue Plan Act, or ARPA, Empowering Good is a 6-month cohort-style program designed to assist small grassroots and diverse-led Orange County nonprofit organizations through customized training focused on organizational coaching and practical strategic planning. The program is free for qualified organizations, and Orange County has committed $4 million over a 3-year period. And last but certainly not least, Full Sail University. In 2023 alone, Full Sail graduates were credited with 53 artist releases nominated at the 2023 Grammy Awards, and 12 Full Sail graduates were credited on 11 Grammy-winning projects. And that's just the Grammys. 121 Full Sail students were credited on 27 Oscar-nominated films, and 86 graduates were credited on 9 Oscar-winning films. In 2023, Full Sail has been recognized as one of America's best online learning schools by Newsweek and one of the top game design schools by the Princeton Review. And that's a quick peek at what our colleges and universities have done over the past year here in Orange County. And we are indeed fortunate to have them right here in our front yard. Mayor, back to you.
All right, thank you, Dr. Williamson. I couldn't have said it better. I realize we have other institutions of higher learning, and we will highlight them at our next State of the County. Incorporating technology and innovation in our daily lives has become the norm for most people, but it is also not attainable for everyone because of lack of access to the internet. Orange County is committed to bridging the digital divide for residents in our unserved communities that lack access to reliable, high-speed internet service. We are collaborating with community partners through the county's Broadband Opportunity Grant to ensure unserved areas have digital access to vital services such as telehealth, employment opportunities, and other community resources. In other technology news, Bishop Derek McRae and the Experienced Christian Center plan to give away 35,000 computer tablets to qualifying individuals and families to help improve access to the internet. Thank you, Bishop. I applaud our clergy for what they are doing to make Orange County a better place. You've heard me talk about diversifying our economy and expanding our workforce. But let's not forget about the integral role of small businesses. We look forward to launching the second phase of the Small Business Home-Based and Gig Worker Grant Program, which will be available through our federal funding. The grants will assist eligible small businesses that are still recovering from the pandemic. You will hear more about this soon. Equally important to technology is providing essential language skills for a diverse workforce. Orange County created EPIC, a program that teaches English to workers in the International Drive Corridor. This innovative and first-of-its-kind partnership between Orange County, UCF Global, and the ARIS Foundation is removing language barriers for these workers who are learning English. I'm thrilled that Rosen Hotels and Resorts was the first business to sign up onto this program. And now, the IMA Medical Group and Paramount Hospitality are jumping on board. This program has limitless potential. CareerSource of Central Florida continues to take workforce opportunity for businesses and potential employees to the next level. The Level Up Orange free program is available for Orange County residents and can unlock the path to level up your job, your income, and your life. More than 1,700 residents have qualified for the program, and 600 career seekers have been placed in jobs. In addition, over 200 businesses have registered with the program, and the average wage for individuals placed in careers is more than $18 an hour. Speaking of workforce, about half of the county's employees are involved in protecting the public health, welfare, and safety of our residents. I'm proud of the men and women who risk their lives to ensure our community's safety. Orange County takes first responder training seriously. And now we have a new state-of-the-art training facility that is being planned. It is next level for Orange County Fire Rescue professionals. The 30,000 square foot facility will consist of classrooms, apparatus bays, a simulation lab, a burn building, and drill towers. We expect to break ground this summer and open in late 2024. In addition, we opened Fire Station 44 in West Orange County to ensure critical emergency services are available to the growing Horizon West community. In February, our emergency service personnel responded to a tragic and senseless shooting that resulted in fatalities that included an adult woman, a 9-year-old child, and a TV reporter. Nothing will ever replace a loved one taken by violent crime. But it should not stop us from doing something about it and doing what is right. The very next day, I announced the reconvening of the Citizen Safety Task Force, which is charged with reviewing and modifying recommendations to reduce and prevent gun violence and violent crime. Co-chairs Pastor Jim Coffin and Dr. James Doggett, along with 36 diverse community members, are committed to finding solutions and strategies to tackle this problem. I want to share some of the progress that's been made. Orange County has committed $2 million for prevention and intervention programs, with most of it awarded to small grassroots nonprofit organizations. This includes the state's first Credible Messenger program with authentic individuals certified in the Credible Messenger movement. The Save Our Students program offered by the Boys and Girls Clubs of Central Florida and local faith organizations provides safe, fun places for young people. These are just two of the successful youth programs we are supporting. Overall, Orange County dedicates nearly $89 million annually to provide more than 500 programs and services for individuals and families across the county. From investing in our youth to helping those most in need,
Let's see how we are taking health services to the next level. This year marks the 20th anniversary of the Central Receiving Center, which offers a single point of access for law enforcement to divert individuals with mental illness and behavioral or substance abuse disorders from the criminal justice system. The CRC is a nationally recognized model for communities and serves more than 500 individuals each month. Recently, I was at the White House in Washington, D.C., and I had the opportunity to share outcomes achieved through our CRC during a mental health issues summit. In 2021, Orange County government commissioned the Heart of Florida United Way to build upon Orange County's work and lead an analysis of gaps in services for our mental and behavioral health system of care. Work remains underway to implement the 16 recommendations to narrow the $49 million annual service gap identified in the report. Additionally, the county dedicated $10 million in general revenue funding to address the report's short-term recommendations. Improving the system of care for mental and substance abuse treatment increases the probability of self-reliance for those who suffer with such conditions. Treatment reduces recidivism and is part of our overall crime reduction strategies. According to the Homeless Services Network, more than 1,500 residents can be homeless on any given day in Orange County. Many of these individuals have a mental illness or a substance use disorder. Local headlines report that homelessness increased in 2022 amid rising rents and displacement caused by the hurricanes last year. In addition, the Board of County Commissioners recently approved $1 million to expand homeless prevention and diversion. We also opened our Office of Tenant Services, which is assisting landlords and tenants in keeping individuals housed. The Homeless Services Network and Orange County are aggressively pursuing federal and state grant opportunities to increase housing and supportive services for homeless individuals and families. In fact, HUD Secretary Marsha Fudge presented the Homeless Services Network with an $8.4 million grant to help coordinate services offered by partner agencies. The grant funds will focus on services for individuals 18 to 24 years old. Additionally, Ability Housing and Advent Health broke ground on a community center at Wayne Dench Apartments. The new center will allow residents to access enhanced services that benefit an individual's health and well-being. Thankfully, we have nonprofits like Matthew's Hope, which are also providing services to the homeless. That was a lot of information to unpack. But every day, we make choices that can impact our environment and God's green earth. Nearly 3 decades ago, the county created the Green Place program to preserve, enhance, and restore environmentally sensitive lands. We remain committed to this program and plan to preserve an additional 23,000 acres by 2030. This spring, Orange County opened the Hamlin Water Reclamation Facility. The new facility, which is the first to open in 30 years, will serve 40,000 residents and expand the use of reclaimed water infrastructure to meet the needs of current and future residents. The need to preserve green spaces and provide residents with areas to enjoy nature is fundamental to growing our sustainable community. This year, we have seen a record number of park openings and groundbreakings in our county. These include the opening of the Magnolia Park Eco Education Building and breaking ground at Summer Lake Park, Tabor Field Park, and Dr. Phillips Little League Complex. Most recently, the county opened a state-of-the-art skate park at Barnett Park. We are advancing recreational opportunities for our community. That's next level. It's now my pleasure to highlight
a few of the community initiatives and events that showcase our broad diaspora. Last year, Orange County's MLK initiative held its first Juneteenth celebration. Now a national holiday, we look forward to the county's celebration just a week away. The MLK initiative also encourages reading across the county in partnership with the Orange County Library System. The initiative encourages youth and adults to discover books that align with Dr. King's principles of nonviolence. By the way, let me congratulate the Orange County Library System, which is celebrating its 100th year of serving our community. Throughout the year, we observe various cultural heritage and history months that celebrate our diversity and inclusion. This year, we celebrated the stories of strong, successful women in Orange County as we hosted the county's first Women's History Month Forum with more than 200 in attendance. Every day, we embrace the beauty of our culture and its people during parades, ceremonies, and community festivals. I was humbled and honored to be part of the 50th anniversary of the Vietnam War Veterans Commemoration. Over 400 veterans and families gathered at the VA Memorial at Lake Nona to honor Vietnam veterans and their enduring legacy of service. For some, it was a welcome home. The event was very emotional for many of the Vietnam veterans who shared that they felt appreciated for their service like never before. I want to thank the Orange County Mayor's Veterans Advisory Council for their service to the nation and to recognize and remember and honor the veterans who gave so much to protect the freedoms we enjoy. I want to ask all the veterans in attendance in the audience to stand at this time so we can show our gratitude for your service and sacrifice. Now let's hear from Despina McLaughlin, Senior Public Information Officer, as she highlights the diversity and culture found in each county commission district. Take a look.
What does a Kung Fu grandmaster, enterprising single mom, and Haitian advocate all have in common? Well, they're one of the many that have chosen to plant and grow their small businesses here in Orange County.
Stronger. Let's finish them up strong.
32 years is what Glenn Wilson has invested in providing a safe, inclusive, and disciplined Kung Fu practice in historic Pine Castle.
They're learning so much more than just a kick and punch. Exhale.
A tradition that crosses generational lines.
To be in an area that you touch the lives of people that are growing. I have adults here that used to be children. I have adults that come here now with their children. There's nothing greater than having the trust of the community and the parents.
Step one on that one that's on its own.
From shaping young people to employing them, Jennifer Pelcher's frozen custard shop in the Hamlin Town Center serves as an incubator to encourage students who dream of becoming entrepreneurs.
I absolutely love employing my high school students, and by the time they leave me, they're full of confidence and they're ready to take on the world.
The single mom of two works to ensure a legacy for her family while fueling the next generation of small business leaders.
I absolutely love just being part of the community.
It's old school inside Haka's barbershop in Moss Park.
I want them to feel I'm going over there to have an experience.
For Danny, the Puerto Rican native, his vision was crystal clear.
I grow with the city. Since I moved, I saw the potential and I said, well, I want to grow with the city.
14 years in, he employs 37 barbers at 3 different locations. But what he's most proud of is giving back.
It's called Cuts for Kids, and we've been doing it for 13 years. we're doing a school program. Seeing every day the vision that we want to bring to our community and be part of this county. So it's a win-win situation.
Before I was born, when my mom was pregnant, she was making peace. I used to say, go, mommy, go. Go, mommy, go.
Tony and his wife of 48 years, Patty, clearly inherited the pizza passion.
I love to talk to the people. I love it, you know. That's why I always people in here.
The Kosovo-born couple have been serving and delivering their homemade favorites for the last 10 years in Lockhart, catering to their regulars.
It's a great neighborhood. You understand me? Nice people. It's not a rich area, but it's comfortable to live in here.
Sweet aromas and direct trade products, all conscious offerings. Credo Coffee is the perfect blend for its patrons in District 5.
Coffee is this thread that connects dozens of lives in every cup. And so when you come in and name your price for direct trade coffee, you get to think about the impact you're having on the world with every cup you're making.
Ben Hoyer creates spaces that push you into relationships and connection while celebrating our mosaic of cultures.
We're built on these three principles: meaning, impact, and community. Community for us is more powerful, full, and vibrant when it's diverse.
I'm currently with a client.
Once a court advocate and early language translator for her native Haitian family, Milda Malplaisir Elise turned a career layoff 12 years ago into opportunity.
We provide immigration services, we provide tax services, court services.
After hours, the UCF grad alongside her husband shift to pro bono work for seniors and students.
I feel beyond blessed, to tell you the truth. I'm beyond fortunate to actually be able to serve.
Our small businesses are not only the backbones of our community's successes, they take care of their family, friends, and neighbors here in Orange County.
Thank you, Despina. That was a lot of information. Now let's turn our attention to one of the jewels of Orange County, the arts. We continue to explore opportunities to take the arts and culture to the next level. From Fusion Fest to Arts in the Chambers, we are showcasing the creativity and talent in our community. Today, we want the state of the county to be an immersive experience for you. Take a look and listen to some of our Fusion Fest performers.
Fatule,
guna kecebong basi. Dahulu balaki ajuang, kini balaki tukang padati. Oi tak tong-tong dalam meja kuang, tak guna kecebong basi. Tujang lapua berapa tendeng, di desa saku ina barisi. Tak tong-tong dalam meja kuang, tak guna kecebong basi. Dahulu balaki ajuang, kini balaki tukang padati. Oi tak tong-tong dalam meja kuang, tak guna kecebong basi. Tujang lapua berapa tendeng, di desa saku ina barisi. Bukit tinggi kontoran akan kandang oi, kasih bang jalan payah kumpul, taruhina jalan kamalala. Mi guitarra está cansadita del camino, cansadita del camino. Mi guitarra está cansadita del camino. Mi guitarra está cansadita del camino, cansadita del camino. Está llenita de polvo y salpicones de vino, está llenita de polvo y salpicones de vino. Como un barriocero, yo voy haciendo el camino, porque te quiero, Rocío. Guitarra, dímelo tú, dímelo con tu sonido, dímelo con tu sonido. Guitarra, dímelo tú, dímelo con tu sonido. Guitarra, dímelo tú, con tu sonido. Dímelo con tu sonido, porque está sola la vida cuando termine el rocío, porque está sola la vida cuando termine el rocío. Como un barriocero, voy haciendo el camino, voy haciendo el camino, porque te quiero, Rocío. many different races and religions, and it all comes down to one. We are a humankind of 7 billion. So many different races and religions, and it all comes down to one.
Wow. Let's give our performers another round of applause. Thank you so much. Special thanks to Terry Olson, Director of Orange County Arts and Cultural Affairs, CC to Neil, and our local artists and performers who are here today exhibiting the broad diaspora that Orange County has that is taking us to the next level. Today's State of the County highlighted how we are taking Orange County to the next level. Continued investment in tourism promotion is how we take tourism and hospitality to the next level. Focusing on economic development that welcomes businesses, innovation, and entrepreneurship is taking our economy to the next level. Delivering quality education for in-demand careers takes our talent pipeline to the next level. Strengthening our partnerships and investing in the Housing Trust Fund takes affordable housing to the next level. Preserving and sustaining our commitment to the environment takes the community's quality of life to the next level. Protecting our community and enhancing programs and services takes public safety to the next level. Ensuring access to children and family programs takes our services to the next level. And investing in the arts, entertainment, and culture takes our community's diversity to the next level. So today, I say to all of you, thank you. I'm proud to be your Orange County Mayor, leading the way to taking us to the next level.